Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a very quick, simple video. As you can see, I look a bit gross. I have spent all day packing my suitcase. Long story short, I'm off on holiday tomorrow. Well, I'm actually going to my friend Shan's. She lives in London, so I'm going to hers tomorrow, getting the train up in the morning. And then the next day, so Tuesday, we are going on holiday. I'm going to Mallorca. If you watched my last video, my Pretty Little Thing haul, you will know about me going on holiday because I've already spoken about it in a video. But yeah, I've just been packing and stuff all day, getting ready. I went and had a spray tan yesterday, so some of you might think I don't look very brown for having a spray tan. It was a bit of a weird one. So I had the spray tan done in the morning, and then the lady told me that I could wash it off after 1 hour if I wanted a very natural tan, after 2 hours if I still wanted, like, you know, a natural tan but I wanted it to show, and then any longer would give me like a medium tan, and if I left it on overnight it would give me like a super dark tan. So I wanted a medium tan, so I left the tan on for about 4.5 to 5 hours. It was in between those two, and I got in the shower, and as soon as I got out, literally I was white as anything. I was as white as when I started. I was so disappointed. I phoned up the salon and was just like, look, I don't know what's happened. Like, I left it for so much longer than the lady said, and I've washed it off and there is no tan on me at all. Like, I had no colour to me at all. I was so disappointed. But I did actually wake up this morning and I am a bit browner, but only certain parts of me. Like, my hands and my feet are quite orange. Like, I don't really know how well the light is, but my hands have gone quite orange and my feet are quite orange. The rest of me is just kind of like, I am like a tiny bit darker than what I was. I'm not overly brown, but like, you guys, if you watch me anyway, like, you will know that I'm super pale. So yeah, I don't really know how well the lighting is, but I have got a little bit more colour than what I usually would have, because this lighting, like, because I'm sat right by the window, it's kind of washing me out a little bit anyway. So if I were to go in a different light, I do look brown. I've got orange elbows, so yeah, and my face does look a little bit browner than usual. It's making my eyes and my teeth look very white, which is really good, and it's making my hair look blonder, so I'm happy about that. It's just really weird that the tan didn't work straight away. Very, very odd. So I currently haven't got any makeup on. I've had my eyelashes done. I got eyelash extensions yesterday as well as a tan, so I'm really happy about that. All I've got is like a little bit of product in my eyebrows and some lip balm. Got nothing on my skin, and no mascara on. Well, actually I have got mascara on my bottom eyelashes, but yeah, very, very happy with that. I just love getting eyelash extensions, and I wanted a spray tan because then, like, I can walk around like this during the day on holiday and I don't have to put any makeup on. Also, if you're wondering what this funny patch here is, I do get eczema, so it's gone a little bit funny where I had a patch of eczema, so I've just got like a little white patch on my arm, which is a bit odd. But yeah, today, anyway, let's get on with the video. I'm going to be talking about what's in my makeup bag. So I just packed my makeup for my holiday. If you watch me regularly, like, you know I don't really tend to wear that much makeup, and obviously on holiday, like, you want to look quite natural, and obviously I've got my tan and I've got my eyelashes, so I didn't need to pack that much, but I have got like a fair amount in here, so I just thought I'd talk you guys through it and explain what I'm going to take. So first things first, I've just got my brushes. The 3 brushes I'm taking are this one here, which I use for foundation and concealer. Sorry if they're a bit dirty, I haven't cleaned them in a while because I'm gross. This is the Bobbi Brown full coverage face brush, which I actually got at an event at Bobbi Brown like way over a year ago now, but it's just the best foundation brush ever, so I'm taking that one. I've then got a bronzer brush. This is the Zoeva 101 Luxe Face Definer. Amazing for bronzing up the skin, and I feel like I'm definitely going to have to be bronzing my chest because my chest didn't tan at all. Like, my chest is really, really pale. And then I've got this MAC 224 brush, which I will use if I put any eyeshadow on. I'm not sure I will because of the extensions, that you can't really get makeup near them, so I don't know, I might use it for highlighter or something. I just feel like they are my staple 3 brushes that I just have to have all the time. Next up, let's go on to makeup. Oh, I have also just got a spoolie to brush my eyelashes with. Okay, I've got lip balm. Cannot go on holiday without lip balm. I've got this one, which is the glossierbalm.com. I'm taking the plain one. I usually have like coconut or something, but I thought if I want to use this on any dry patches on my skin, or like I tend to put it around my nose sometimes because I get quite dry skin around this area, so I thought if I take the plain one then I can use it on my skin as well. I am also taking a lip balm with SPF in as well. I'll show you which one it is. I've got my little clear bag ready for the airport. I'm taking this Ultra Sun lip protection with SPF 30 in it, and use that if I'm going out in the sun. I have also got in my little travel bag this Bobbi Brown concealer. It's in the shade Ivory, which sounds very pale, but it actually is like a really good shade for me when I'm a little bit brown, so I'm taking that one as well. I'm going to try and do this in some sort of order so it makes a little bit more sense. So for foundation and also concealer, I've got these. I actually picked these up today in Superdrug, so I thought I needed like a darker foundation because usually I'm very fair and it just wouldn't look right on my skin, and obviously I'm going to try and make myself look a little bit browner than I am because I want to match these hands. Like, this is such a nice colour. So I picked up a foundation that's a bit darker. I didn't want to spend too much money, so I went for the Revolution Conceal and Define foundation and also concealer. I usually have this in like the shade 2, I think it is, but I picked it up in shade 5, which seems so dark, and it's really scary buying a foundation that's dark when you're so fair skinned, because I'm like, oh my god, am I gonna look orange? But I did try some on. Like, I did a little patch test and it seemed absolutely fine, and I feel like this foundation was a good choice because it's quite cheap. It's like £9, which I feel like isn't really cheap for foundation, because I think you could probably get some roughly the same like price, but I know how much I love the concealer and I use it all the time every day, so I thought I'm gonna play it safe and go with the same brand. Let's just put a little bit on. Can't really see properly, but yeah, it can't really see it properly, but I did try it on earlier and it was a really good shade for me. So I've got that for my foundation. It's quite a heavy bottle though, and then I've also got the matching concealer, and I got this in the shade C5. So I've got C5 and F5, don't really know what they mean. I feel like during the day, when I'm like sunbathing and out in the sun, I'll probably just wear a little bit of concealer on my skin, and then I'll save the foundation for the evenings. But I thought, if my fake tan does start to wear off a little bit and I'm not looking as bronzed, then I feel like that foundation might be a little bit too dark. So I've also packed a little like tester pot of my usual foundation, which is the Ordinary Serum Foundation, and I've got that in like a really light shade. So I've just got a little pot of that so I can like kind of mix the colours together so I don't look really orange. I've also got some powder. So this is the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder. I actually used all of this up, so I'm just reusing the pot because it's a really great size for travelling. Inside this I have got the NYX loose powder. Sorry if you can hear the chiming outside. Yes, I've got a different powder in here, but I won't really need powder because I want to look nice and dewy on holiday anyway. I just thought in case I get really shiny and oily, I've got a little bit of powder to use. I've then got the Hoola Light Bronzer by Benefit, which I love. I'm so obsessed with this. I've had Hoola before, but I never really got on with it too well, and I think it was a bit too dark for my skin. So I recently picked up this one, and it's honestly amazing. It's probably going to be too light for me now I've got a tan, even though I'm going to get so many comments like, Emily, you look so pale compared to your hands, but my hands are bright orange. Like, I'm telling you, my hands are orange. And the only other bronzer I have really is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, but I guarantee if I pack that it will break in my suitcase, so I'm not going to take it. Oh, I have also got this, which I love. This is such a staple for me. This is the Bobbi Brown corrector. It's in the shade Light Bisque, and I've used up a lot of it. It's basically just an undry, peachy toned corrector, which you can just pop on underneath your eyes, and it literally makes you look like you've had so much more sleep than you have. So I thought I'd pack that. Next up, I've got this, which I actually haven't used, but I found it in my cupboard, and I thought I'm going to take it with me because it's a perfect opportunity. I've got tan skin, hopefully I'll go a little bit more brown in the sun as well. This is the Milk Makeup Lit Highlighter, which is basically a cream highlighter. I've kind of like messed up the top of it a little bit, like I squished it in the lid accidentally, but it's a really nice bronzy coloured highlighter, and normally it's too dark for my skin and it looks like I've put bronzer like up here, but I have, again, I've tried this on since I've had my spray tan and it looks really nice, so I thought I'd pack that because it's only tiny. Dropping everything. I've also packed a blusher. I haven't really been wearing blusher recently, but I thought on holiday it's nice to kind of have that like almost flushed look, and lots of highlighter and bronzer and a little bit of blush to give you some colour. So I'm packing this one, which is my fave. It's the MAC Harmony blusher. It's quite a... it's not really like a pinky blusher, it's more of like a brownie toned blush, but I just love it, and I know that if I take that one I will wear it. I've then got my eyebrow product, which is the Bobbi Brown Perfectly Defined Longwear Brow Pencil in the shade Grey. It's got a spoolie on one end and then the product on the other. I don't know how much I've actually got left. haven't got much left of this, but hopefully it'll last me. I'm only going for 4 days, so it should be fine. Yeah, I use that on my brows, and then I've got my glossier boy brow in clear just to put over the top if I want it to be a bit more I was going to say a bit more staying power. That doesn't make sense. Have a bit more staying power. That makes sense. Now I've got a mascara. Again, this isn't my usual one. This is actually a Buxom mascara. I found it in my cupboard as like a little tester that they gave me when I bought a lip gloss like quite a while ago. And I just thought, rather than packing my big mascara, I'll take this because I probably don't really need to wear it anyway, because you can't really put mascara over these lashes, otherwise they'll start to come out. So got that, and then I've got a few lip products, which is unlike me, but I'm kind of thinking that if I can't put eye makeup on, I'm gonna have to do something with my lips, otherwise I'm gonna look very plain every night. So I've got the Kiko Everlasting Colour Precision Lip Liner in the shade 403, which I love. This is my all-time favourite lip liner. I think it's amazing. I don't even know if they make it anymore. I've then got this Topshop lip gloss, which is honestly stunning. I don't know how well you will be able to see, or if you'll even be able to see it, but it's just the most gorgeous, like, iridescent, sparkly lip gloss ever. So I've got that to wear for the evenings. I've then got a more plain lip gloss, bit more of a safe option. This is my Kiko Lip Volume Plumping Effect Lip Cream, which I love so much. This is like the best plumping lip gloss ever, and it's really, really cheap. And then I've got my MAC Cherish lipstick, which I found earlier in my cupboard. I haven't worn it for ages. I literally haven't worn lip products in ages, especially lipstick. But it's just a really nice colour, and I thought it would go nicely with a tan, and if I want a bit of colour on my lips, go with the lipstick. But yeah, that is everything I have packed in my makeup bag for holiday. I hope you enjoyed this quick little impromptu video. I know it's not very like organised, and I don't look very nice, and probably not a very well put together video, but I just wanted to show you the things that I was packing for my makeup. Obviously I've got like loads of other toiletries. I'm trying to stay very like small in what I pack. Like, I'm trying to be very precise in what I pack and not overpack too much, because I'm putting everything in a small suitcase, which I've never done before for a holiday, but it is only 4 days, so it should be fine. I think I'm gonna manage to fit everything in. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. My camera battery is flashing because I did this very last minute and it didn't have much charge on it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment down below if you enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys when I get back from my holiday. Bye! Oh my gosh, my hands.